Hey YouTube, this is Eddie's Tech Talk, and we're going to take a look at a performance vehicle today, Honda Civic Type R. Now what this is getting you, right, you think of the Honda Civic and you think, alright, that's a pretty boring car. That's just a car that I, drive to get groceries. It's a pretty standard, just run-of-the-mill car. But the Honda Civic Type R is different. And what that really puts forward is, this sleeper car can also be performance. There can be a lot of performance in with these normal cars. We'll retrofit them, we'll outfit them, and suddenly you have a really, really powerful car. You can look up all the specs for yourself online. I'm not going to spend time on that. But we can look, now that we're right in front of it, at the features, at how it feels, how it looks. And so let's go around the vehicle. So we can see in the front, I love this paint job. This is just a fantastic paint job. It makes the car look so cool. And very aggressive styling, aggressive contrasts here. We've got a red Honda logo. I mean, this car is really just screaming, hey, I'm more than meets the eye. It's really coming at you with that. So we can go around. We can see the interior of this one's got these red seats, which are really sharp. We'll see how those fit my body and how they would fit your average person in a little bit. But we can see, again, aggressive styling, especially around the bottom here. Just really aggressive body lines, really performance. And then we've got this massive spoiler here on the back. So really aggressive again, especially as we get around to the back. And that's my favorite part of the Civic Type R, is this really aggressive look, this really aggressive styling around the rear of the vehicle. It's just really aggressive. I just can't say aggressive enough. I'm just going to say it 5 more times because that's what this body of this car exudes. That's what it gives you. That's what the look is of the Civic Type R. Around this side, it's not much different than the driver's side. So when we look at the trunk space of the Civic Type R, you might be surprised as I was. There's a good bit of trunk space in this performance hatch. So let's take a look at it. I mean, it actually goes pretty deep back there. So you have a decent amount of space, and then it actually goes back a little bit further, and I believe that these seats also fold down, so you can get even more space. So definitely a good grocery getter. You can race your friends to the grocery store, I guess, if that's something you wanted to do, and you probably win. But it's got a good amount of space for all of that, and it's got, again, below just your standard stuff, foam insert here, and then you could put maybe a patch kit down there, but it doesn't look like there's room for a full spare. But decent trunk space here, definitely in the Civic Type R. I'm very surprised by that. All right, so let's get on in and see what we're dealing with. So when you sit in the vehicle, if you get these seats, I'm pretty sure that they're an option. Don't quote me on it, but I think these are an option. You're really hugged into the seat. So you're either gonna love that or you're gonna hate it. And I happen to love it. I'm 5'9", I weigh about 165. I'll just put that out there on the internet now. But hey, it hugs me in. I feel secure. I feel like I'm in the seat. You do feel a bit low in the vehicle, but it's a performance vehicle. So you kind of feel like submerged in this cockpit and you're really taking off in your performance machine. It feels, again, very much like a similar hatchback, like a Focus ST, a Fiesta ST. But these seats are more, I think they're velvet or velour or something. There's very nice feel to these seats. So the steering wheel also, it's got this two-tone steering wheel with red stitching. Feels really nice, feels really good. I don't quite love the center. The options, the buttons on the steering wheel feel incredibly cheap. I was really expecting, with such a premium rest of the car, it's really odd that something you touch this much is really cheap feeling. I mean, this had to have been one of the cheapest parts that they sourced. But anyways, as we go around the vehicle, we've got this manual transmission, which does feel nice and premium, which is good. It's a 6-speed transmission, and we've got adjustments here, options here, parking brake, and we do have this kind of small screen, but it's really responsive, as hopefully you can pick up on the camera. As I swipe through these screens, it's just really responsive to my touch. There's not a lot of lag. It feels pretty similar to something like my phone, so very similar to what you would get on a phone. It's a little dated looking, I think, but it's really not that bad. And it's an okay infotainment system. The only problem that I really have with it is that it's angled up, whereas I'm off to the side driving the vehicle. So it's not angled at me and it's not angled straight. It's actually angled upwards, where no one is sitting in the optimal position to be looking at that. So that's a little odd choice, I think, for sure. But again, the seating position is in here. The transmission you can reach pretty easily from the seating position when you have to shift over, which obviously it's a manual transmission, you'll have to do that. And then when you're looking here, in the center, that's a really nice look too. It looks really sporty, it looks really cool. You kind of feel, again, like you're in this cockpit of this performance vehicle, and you know, you can get excited about it. So I really do like that, in terms of just what that provides, what it looks like, and the large screen in the middle of the you know, of your view. But again, there's some issues with the steering wheel, there's some issues with the infotainment, and those issues, some of them carry over to this. The screen is actually angled a little bit upward, just like the infotainment screen. It's not angled really at you, which I think is a really odd design choice for them to take. Maybe that reduces glare in the sun, I don't know, but I feel like they could have improved that. But in any case, you do feel aggressive in the car from the outside, right? And you feel like it's an aggressive car from the inside. So if that's the look you're going for and you want a vehicle like this, I think the Civic Type R might be the best in class right now. It's updated, it's new, it's available in the United States. You can get it, you can use it, you can love it. So do you guys have a Civic Type R? Let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys think of this vehicle, and I'll see you guys in the next one.